Alrighty. I have no idea if you can hear me or see me. I started a new live. Hopefully everybody can join this one if you can. If not, that's okay. We can do this some other time. But anyways, um, according to this, it looks like I'm here. So, alrighty. I'm not going to have the fancy stuff up on the screen, so we're not going to have that. But thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. Dale's here says first. I have none of the comments from before, so like if you want to re-comment, I'm sorry. Jesse says you can hear and see you. That's awesome. I'm glad somebody can see me and hear me instead of in that background. I have no idea what happened. Really don't. So again, since some people are rolling in, if you had some questions already or anything for me in here, but I guess I'll start my spiel all over. I'm Brandon from Whiskey Tango Farms. This is Whiskey Tango Talk. Thank you for joining tonight. Kristen is not here. She's not feeling well, so she's not joining us tonight. You're stuck with me, and I hope that's okay. Don't really have any announcements for today, other than these are no longer available, the Quail Daddy calendars. So if you got one of these, thank you very much. Appreciate it. If you haven't, I'm sorry. They're no longer there. But yeah. Dale's in here. Yep, I already said that. Begs the Love says hello from North Carolina. Hello, thanks for joining. Jasmine's here, says hey, hey. Hey, Jasmine. How's it going? So anyways, how's everybody's planning for gardening going? I'm excited about that. I'm anxious to get some seeds started. We have a video coming out about some seeds. Kristen was working on planting some stuff, getting it ready. So there's that going to be coming out in hopefully the next day or two, or maybe after this I can edit some more. I've been trying to work on it after work for the last couple days. But I'm excited to get some more pepper plants started. That's usually what I start this time of year. I don't know what happened to all my rare peppers. I like to grow some hot peppers once in a while, and I don't know if I threw them out because they were the seeds were a little old. I think they were probably going on 4 years, and I just hadn't grown them for that long, so I didn't have any fresh seeds, and I think I just threw them out last year. But yeah. Ed Got Bates says tech happens. Yeah, well, when I decide to, for some reason, use a different computer. Oh, I do actually have all the comments here from before. I have a Freedom Quail Farm. I don't know if they're on right now, but they said pork quail are ready to go out, and I had to bring them back in for 2 more weeks with the negative weather. Just gotten big. They're just not big enough. That sucks. Yeah. We Kristen and I just went through and went through a couple days ago and weighed a bunch of and got them separated. And I have a couple bins to go through, I think either tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it. It's so busy, but Let's see, anything else? S.O. Swanson said we want to see the bearded one, huh? Let's see if there's anything else in this old chat. Quit. Sorry. Jasmine said, I hope Kristen feels better soon. I'm also still on a health struggle. Sigh. Really ready to feel back to my normal self again. Yeah, that sucks. I hope you feel better. Kelly said, hey, Brandon, how's the puppy? The puppy's doing good. He had his first quail today. I gave him a whole quail. That was exciting. So we tried giving Latte because she's been. I probably haven't shared much of this, but Nano eats a full raw diet, and I make his meals every morning because he's a puppy and he grows a lot, so I have to make proper amounts of food for him every morning. And Latte has been on a raw diet as well, our corgi, but she is kind of on a pre-made diet or raw, and she's a lot smaller dog, so she doesn't eat as much and it's not as expensive that way. So that's why. And then Kristen's been working on, wanting to switch her over to a full pre-made raw. But we tried giving her the quail. I don't know what day that was. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Anyways, we just gave it to her just to see what she would do for a halibut, and she didn't really want anything to do with it. And decided, if this grosses anybody out, I'm sorry. Just fair warning. I decided to just tear the skin of because it was full feathered and everything. And then she kind of licked it and she still wasn't having it. So, anyways, I gave it to Nano, and Nano ate that quail all up and had a grand old time with it. He really enjoyed it. So, let's see here. Jasmine says, got my calendar and have it on the refrigerator. Awesome. Thank you. Andrea Perry says, glad I got my calendar. It's hilarious. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for purchasing it. Ed Got Bait asked, are you ready for this next storm coming your way? I have not got a chance to. I know you sent me link for the storm. I have not had a chance to look at that. As far as the weatherman or weather woman says on this morning, she said that we're supposed to be in the mid to upper 30s this next week, which would be kind of nice, but I'm not sure. Well, we'll see how the storm goes. Dennis Peel says, good evening from Missouri, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Andrea says, love my Quail Everywhere shirt too. And also that is cotton. Yeah. We do have those on the website, whiskeytangofarms.net. We have hatching or stacking quail egg stacking trays, Quail Everywhere shirt, and hatching eggs available. And we did have the calendar, but Ed Got Bait says, hit the like button. Yeah, if you want to hit the like button, it makes me happy. Thank you. Dale's Quail says, all onions 500, tomatoes 220, peppers 25, started inside the hatching / hydro room. You have 500 onions? How many onions are you going to get from our onion share? You'll have to message me. Unless you forgot about that. Jasmine says, my seed starting was going great. Once I feel sick, hubby's been doing all the homestead chores plus taking care of me. So seedlings kind of fell to the wayside, trying to sell what I could. I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand that though. Hopefully you can get those fixed up and maybe start some new stuff where you can. Josh Punk Rock Garden says, I got some Kingstar Lemon Starburst seeds sent to me. I've got a couple in my arrow garden. I think I have a nutrient lock issue or something because they're not growing. That's interesting. I have not seen his lemon starburst seeds or plant. I'll have to look that up. I do watch Kingstar. I used to interact with him a lot on what was that, Google Meet or whatever it was called. There was a pepper group on there and was on it a lot back in the day. Kelly says, how's the farm? I know you guys have been busy. The farm's the farm. It's going. We are busy. We're behind on getting eggs out. I think we are about 2 weeks out on most things, besides the jumbos. I believe we're fine with jumbos. We do have jumbo Egyptians on the website now. And the jumbo wild pharaohs are good. Those are available. Celadons are off the website, and they'll be off the website for the next 2-3 weeks. We are about 3 weeks, maybe a month behind on those, at least. We do have some new cages starting up, but it's going to be probably a couple weeks before those are ready. Josh Punk Rock Garden says, I'm hopefully starting onions this weekend. That's awesome. Andrea says, no seeds starting for me, so sad. We are moving, LOL, just trying to find a food place. Or a good place. Yeah, I understand that. Jasmine says, fortunately, I can start over and it won't be a total loss, and anything that grows will be a blessing. I am most excited about expanding the perennial medical garden. Got some toothache plants starts. That's interesting. That's good. If you can, you're able to get everything going again. I know you're not too far behind, really. I mean, it's still, it's not March yet. I know your growing season's a lot longer than ours. Your stuff will be going outside probably a lot sooner than ours. Andrea says, I keep wanting to plant something, but my kids are watching like hawks, LOL. I have so many plants and I want to take with somehow. Yeah. No, you can grow something inside, right? And just take it with you. Just put it in a pot. Dale's Quail says, we are still under half an inch of solid ice from yesterday. Tried to get pics of our bobs playing in the ice, but aviary door was frozen solid. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty wicked that you guys got so much ice down there. We didn't get as much snow as they originally called for. So like Monday, we were supposed to be getting, I believe like 4 inches. And then Tuesday, we were supposed to get 5. But we had a lot of dry air and that sucked up a lot of the moisture. So we didn't get as much snow. I think we got like 2, maybe 3 inches. Ed Got Bait said, weathermen lie like incubators. Yep. Don Ray B is here. Says, hi all. Hello, thank you for joining. Dale said, I did forget, Brandon. We go through 750 a year. Yeah. Well, I have onions and potatoes coming that we're supposed to be splitting. But Jesse Mills says, Quail Daddy's calendar check, QuailCon tickets, Quail dinner, camping pass. Now for the long wait until then. Yeah, we got a little ways. It's awesome. Can't wait to see you again this year. Josh's Punk Rock Garden says, the Kingstar Google Plus group is on Facebook now. It's called Pepper Lovers. One of the members there sent me the seeds. It's a great group. I did not know that, honestly. I had no idea they moved over. So I'll have to look it up and join. Megan Robinson says, "Hello, first time I've been able to hop on. We've had a puppy class at the same time Wednesday night. My first hatch is still going well. I think. What is the average hatch rate you typically see? Um, on shipped eggs, it's over 50%. Usually, on our shipped eggs, I don't know exact numbers, but they're normally we see 60 to 70 on the normal. We did have somebody recently just contact us and said on their celadons that were shipped, they actually got over 100% hatch rate. So that was awesome. Um, Aaron says, I have tomatoes, peppers, bell peppers, beans, squash, all on the ground. It's warm, 75-ish degrees here in South Louisiana, rolling the dice. That now we don't have a light freeze. Yeah. Good luck on that. Hopefully you guys don't. Andrea says, "Oh yeah, I have a bunch of plants inside. Baker Creek gets me into trouble with their seedlings in the spring. LOL." Yeah, I wish Kristen never found Baker Creek. I don't know how many seeds we've gotten from her order. I don't know. There's tons. I have enough seeds for a long time. So, Ed Got Bait wants to know if I've done any more with my laser. I have not really. I've been working on trying. I did a little bit. I had it put away for a while because the whole reason of moving this up into our bedroom and everything was to make the grow tent, and then part of that was to rearrange the office to get the laser by the window so I could create a fume evacuation, for the laser, so I could do more stuff with it. But I did a little bit of work trying to design something for Kristen for her birthday, and now she'll know that I've been trying to do something. Been trying to keep it a secret as much as possible because I usually give her birthday presents as soon as they come in the mail, and this time for this one I didn't, and she has no clue. She has no idea what it is, which is gonna be fun. So, where are we? Andrea says, "Oh, you have Saladons. I need new blood for mine, and yours 100% blue by chance?" Yes, they are. We have our red range slash scarlet Cedo Celadons are 100% blue layers. So be sure to check out the website for that when in a few weeks. Kelly says, "I need to garden, but I've been so busy I haven't had time. And with my medical stuff, likely in May, it's going to be pretty impossible." Yeah, I understand. You probably aren't going to be able to get that done this year. But good luck and everything with your stuff going in May. It'll be worth it. It'll be hard, but it'll be worth it. And Got Bait says, no, he's replying back to Jesse about sleeping in the truck at swaps. Jesse says, Loretta says she can't wait to see her friend again. She misses her. Yeah, she'll be there with us this year again. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see where we're at. Everybody's talking about Quail Con staying places. I'm sorry. Wants to get a shirt with tickle trunk on the back of it. You can just make a tickle trunk. You should design a tickle trunk shirt, and you just be Kelly. Kelly says she's going to QuailCon. As long as I can be there medically cleared to fly, you should be fine. I would think you'd be fine. Andrea says, "Oh, that's fantastic. I've wanted Reds after a dial on my new incubator build, ordering your celadons. Awesome. Yeah, we should have some, like I said, in a few weeks." Kelly says her mom lives 15 minutes from Zach, so that's cool. Jasmine said, "I just set about 40 celadon eggs in mine, interested to see if they stay blue. I also got carried away and set 100 regular quail eggs and 30 from Zach. Frigidator is full enough for me." Yeah, that's a little nuts, considering you said you had a ton of eggs and everything. I think you just hatched out a bunch of birds too. So that's crazy. I'm still working on my other celadon lines. I have feather sexable celadon lines I'm working on, and they're going good. So far, they're 100% blue celadon laying, but those aren't going to be released for a while. I'm going to release those hopefully this year, but I want to do more testing and hatching and seeing how quality of the birds are. I will say that a couple of them are jumbo size, so I do have some jumbo celadons, but anywho, I'm sorry, I'm at the end of the list, and I forgot what else I was going to talk about tonight. Jasmine says she's been running her refrigerator for about 2 months since it's been running almost 2 months since I had it's been almost 2 months since running the beta. Oh, so okay. Most will be freezer can't. All right, that makes sense. And Kelly says she just hashed out about 200 eggs from Zach auction page and a bunch of celadons from me and Kristen, and a bunch more of her jumbos going lockdown Saturday. That's awesome. Yeah. And she says she needs more brooder space. Yeah, I understand that problem. Yep. We got plans on hopefully building another like brooder shed this year. So Jasmine said she just processed 40 birds and sold 22. That's awesome. Congratulations. And Gape says, "Soon like you two are quail hoarders. LOL, do you need to intervene?" I'm a quail hoarder, or who's a quail hoarder? S.L. Swanson says, "Curious, when you pull out the tractor, does your neighbors look at you funny if you don't have that much land?" They did. When we first got the tractor, they were like, "What the heck?" Even the guy dropping it off was like, "What are you doing? Like, why do you need this tractor?" I'm like, "Well, I wanted something with a loader on it because I wanted, we have a lot of quail poop and I compost it all, and I'm not turning that stuff by hand. Sorry, but that was part of it. And then I wanted a backhoe just because what, grown man doesn't want a backhoe? It's fun to have. Jasmine said, "Yes, Kelly. Brooder space is a rare commodity around here. LOL." Yeah, it is. Um, it's need more space, definitely. Um, Don Ray B says, "I came home tonight to find my first quail egg. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Congratulations." Dawn says, "I go camping like Jesse goes camping. It sounds like sleeping in the Jeep wasn't so easy though. Haha." Yeah, that could be hard. I've been trying to convince Kristen to do that a few times because I wanted to go out west with her. I don't want to sleep in the back of the truck. And I don't like the pickup truck with the topper on it. It was her SUV. I'm like, just fold down the seats if there's enough room, and we'll cuddle up and have a blanket. And she wasn't having it. But Kelly said, "OMG, so true. I'm waiting for my silkies to go broody because I want more chickens, but don't have the space to brood indoors. Too many quail." Yeah. S.O. Swanson says, "What is a quail hoarder?" I don't know. Ed, you have to. Oh, Ed says, "Someone with more quail than space." LOL. Is that? I mean, there's always more room. You can find room. You can build cages outside or buildings. Jesse says, "Loretta wants me to tell you she has plants growing in her room. We bought her a little mason jar terrarium kit for Christmas. She said I had to tell you." That's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, my kids like to plant plants as well. I went to the store this last weekend to buy some of the stuff for planting, and I don't even remember what I was buying. Oh, I need more seed cell trays things. And I brought our daughter with, and she just had to have a plant. I'm like, "Oh, let's go walk in the greenhouse," and I went in, and she's like, "Can I get a plant?" I'm like, "I guess." I said, "We'll kind of look around," and we got a plant, and she planted it, and she was pretty happy. She's got that in her room, but the cat keeps knocking it over. Starlight loves to knock over stuff, I guess. Kelly says, "Do you not hoard chicks/quail? It's just more food for me to keep a constant rotation. I have like 120 adults, probably." That's a lot. I mean, it's not a lot, but I would. I don't know. I didn't think you would have that many. Gary says, "Hello, Whiskey Tango Farms, and to all the rest of the Quail family and friends. Found one egg pointy end up. What's its chances? Lockdown Sunday. A pointy egg up from shipping. I mean, it might still hatch. It's just the air sac wasn't in the right spot, but." Jasmine says her silkies are broody now. Hatched one surprise chick, and my husband went and bought a singleton 3 buff Orpington friends. The singleton three buff Orpington. Like we needed more chickens. Yeah, we just hatched out a couple chickens from my mom, and we just randomly grabbed 3 eggs from her. Don't ask me why, just 3. I think it's because we grabbed a bunch of turkey eggs at the time. And yeah, 2 of those hatched out, which is cool. Jesse says sound is cutting out. I'm sorry. I have no idea. According to the little icon, the sound is working. But yeah, it is a directional mic, so I Sorry. Dawn says, "Oh, I don't know who Loretta is, but a mason jar terrarium sounds awesome. It does sound awesome." Jasmine's asking about sound. I am sorry. I have no idea what's wrong with the sound. I don't even think I can edit it. Edit the sound options. No. No. All right. Oh, somebody says sound is good now. Sorry. Eggette Bates says, "Kelly, the only thing I hoard is bang sticks and freedom seeds. Oh, and big military items." That sounds fun. Kelly wants showgirl chickens. Naked neck and silkies. I don't like those. Those things are weird looking. Those are very weird looking. Don says, "Briefly had some loss of sound, but it's back now for me. I'm sorry. Maybe it's my connection. I have no idea. Although the Wi-Fi should be working pretty well. I just did some expansion on the Wi-Fi on this end of the house. So, um, Kelly says, "Brandon, 120 is nothing on .1 anchor. Haha, we had 400 a few months ago." Well, I know you can get a lot of it. I just didn't think you guys had that many adults. But I don't know. S.L. Swanson said, "No turkey hatchings yet. Sound issue was past tense. Sorry, I obsessed on it. We have not had any turkeys hatched yet. They go into lockdown tomorrow. We have some turkeys this weekend on Kristen's birthday, I think, probably." Jasmine says, "Our geese are starting to lay eggs now, which means mean biscuits. LOL, watch your backs, folks." Yeah, that's fun. Turkeys are not happy either. They're mean. Justy says, "I end up having to back up the video and then go back to sound." Okay. Ed says, "Oh, Zach's geese chased the Amazon driver away when I sent him something." Yeah, that was funny. Gary says, "Been inside the incubator. Lockdown is Sunday. Accidentally put it in pointy end up. Pointy end. Oh, yeah, that was questionable. I have no idea on that one. There might be a chance." S.O. Swanson says, "Don't forget, y'all, to wish Kristen a happy birthday for Saturday." Yep, she's turning old. Yeah, she's gonna be old. I don't think she's gonna be old, but she's been dreading it. It's just a number. Kelly says, "Yeah, we have that many adults, but we sell out of everything so fast." Okay, I guess that's why you hatch a lot of eggs. Dawn says, "Happy birthday, Kristen." Jasmine says, "Waiting for my turkeys to start laying. I have the white heritage turkey, royal palms. I love the poults." I do too. I really like them. Ours are blue slate turkeys, so they'll be fun. I'm just excited to do it. We have not hatched out turkeys yet. No, we haven't. So no, it's their first time. So it'll be fun. Kelly says, "I got to run. Hubby's out of town and FaceTiming me and the kids before bed. Night, y'all. This mama is so tired and ready for bed. Good night." And now we're at the end again. Yeah. I guess I can end the stream. Unless anybody has anything exciting to say to me. I don't really have anything else. But it's been fun. Jasmine says, be sure to have chicken chicks with the turkeys. They teach the poults how to eat and drink. So helpful. Ed says, Brandon, are you going to be putting the bird into freezer camp for the next year's Falcon event? What bird? I'm confused. Putting bird in the freezer into freezer camp for the next. I don't know. I do it all the time. We constantly hatch out birds for the Falcons. Honestly, that's mainly birds I have to call the two huge bins. I think we have probably close to 75 or 100 birds, something like that. I have to call for the Falcons. Jasmine said, "Poults keep you on your toes." Let me tell you, yeah. We raised Kelly and Slater from Poults, and they weren't our first. But I screwed up when I first got them. When we first got some turkeys, last spring, bought some turkeys, and I didn't put down any shavings or anything, and ended up breaking their legs or spraining their legs really bad. And I had to call them, and I felt really bad. I really screwed up. Dawn says, I worked on my chicken coop, built a bit more the other day. I can't wait to get chickens. That's exciting for me. I don't care for chickens that much anymore. I don't know, we've had chickens for so many years. And I personally, I don't, they're fun in their own way. They really are. But as, I don't know, in just my opinion, as much as it takes to grow a chicken and get eggs and then be able to reproduce and all that jazz, and I don't know, they're just, like, I can have so many quail in that same time frame. But let's see here. Richard Brown says, what is the oldest eggs anyone has hatched? I got goose eggs. They didn't float. That I have no idea. I don't know how old. I haven't tried hatching any really old eggs. I mean, I've done quail eggs before, like a week, but I haven't really tried doing any longer than that. But Jasmine says, can you talk about connecting with falconers? How did you go about getting those connections? So I literally just looked up Falconer Association, Googled Falconer Association, and happened to find somebody's phone number, and I gave them a phone call, and they answered. And he's a very nice gentleman, and he was just so happened to be looking for quail at that same time, or going to be ordering quail. And he's like, I'll give you a shot. And I went and delivered him 50 birds and got about 20 minutes from his house and got an order for 300 more. So that's how that started. Dawn asked, can turkeys be in the same run as chickens? We have at my mom's house, the turkeys are in with the chickens. The turkey can mate with the chickens, but yeah, I don't. They seem to be fine. Richard Brown says, I started the quail for my falcons. There you go. At the last we went to a falconer meet a few weeks ago, and a couple of people there, they were talking to us, and they said that they raise quail for their falcons. and they were actually talking to us about making quail, live quail, for to get blood in their line. So that was fun. Verna's here. Hi everyone. Hello Verna. Thanks for joining. Jasmine says if they are raised together as babies. So yeah, our turkeys weren't, but although like the adult, there was some, I don't know how many chickens they had. They had a bunch of adult chickens, and then we hatched out 30 chicken eggs for them last middle summer, and those all raised up with the turkeys, of course. But Verna says after this is over, she'll upload the balut challenge video. That's cool. I'll have to check that out. Dawn says I do already think I like quail better than chickens. See, I think they're better. Verna says she doesn't feel very good. That sucks. Sorry. I don't know why everybody's not feeling good. Yeah, get better. Some medical betterness. Jesse says he's seen tom turkeys kill chickens and hens trying to mate them. They squish them. Josh's Punk Rock Garden says, I have hatched quail eggs from the supermarket. No idea how old they were. I've seen videos on that. Verna asked if I like egg drop soup. I do. I'm guessing that's what it tastes like. I mean, I don't think the balut really would be that horrible, but I don't have time to try it right now. S.L. Swanson said, do you not have enough turkey hens? Well, they like to pair up, really. But we the pair. Jasmine says, oh yikes, Jesse, what kind of turkeys? Heritage Toms are that big, but I could see them. Heritage Toms are not that big, I believe, but I could see that being a problem. Richard Brown says every state has a falconry club on Facebook. There you go. I didn't even think about looking at Facebook. I literally just looked them up online. Verna says it'll take me some time to upload it, Brandon. So look for it in about an hour after this live stream. Will do. Jesse says it was my sister's birds. She had bourbon reds, them and some chickens, all free range. The acreage, for most part, they were fine. Just an occasional thing, just something to keep in mind. That can happen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my mom's chicken thing, I think is pretty big. They have quite a big area. I almost would call them free ranging because they're in a fenced in area, but it's huge. They have big enough area that they just kind of like fenced off. And they actually had two parts. They had geese for a while too, but they got rid of the geese. They actually bought them from Tractor Supply, and Tractor Supply sold them to them as ducks, but they turned out to be geese. So that was exciting. I can't remember. I think we tried hatching out a goose egg. We grabbed, but I don't remember. I have no idea how old they were because she had a huge clutch of eggs, and Bob just grabbed a ton of them, and I just grabbed random eggs out of it. I think we only grabbed like 2 or 3. I don't know. It was hard to put them in the incubator anyways. They're so big. We didn't have turners for them, so we were turning them. They didn't make it very far. But, anywho, I guess I'm going to be done for tonight. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about the live screw up before, but thank you for showing up, and good night.